Hello, my First Wolves companions. This is the Cantu, and let's get started. Alright, so welcome back to a new video of our War Thunder playing. Now, I've been trying to upload some other videos, but for some odd reason, the recorder I'm using doesn't seem to like them. So, we're gonna just kind of strafe away from those for a little bit until I go ahead and get everything situated. Let's get the sound kind of turned down, just the master volume if we can. Okay. The engine of the aircraft, would you also turn that down too? I mean, it's nice to hear the engine. Damn, that's a loud fucking engine. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. Something I should have done before the video, but I'm sorry about that. Now, a couple of updates that we'll have. We will have a series coming out on this channel called Tank Talk. And Tank Talk will pretty much be exactly what you think. It'll be me coming in, bringing a tank out from the War Thunder front, going ahead and giving you all the historical factories about it, yes. All the historical facts and whatnot about it. All of its stats. Pretty much War Thunder got it right on the money with the stats. Now, a couple of games out there, you want to go ahead and just made the game arcadey. We all know what I'm talking about. World of Tanks. They really, oh, damn it. Can't get on the guy. They got the facts right on the secondary part of the armor. On the first part, I mean, on some of those tanks, it wasn't even the second part on it. It was really just the way they presented it. I mean, I'll put it this way: the fact that somebody actually has to call the tank the Tiger 1, kind of disappointing and kind of saddening. I can't remember if War Thunder followed suit with that, but if they did, I can understand. A lot of people are confused. They're like, well, there's only one Tiger to... People will always be people. Stupidity will always be around. Remember that, people. Even if you create something that's idiot-proof, a new breed of idiots will come around. We would like the idea to not be there. We would like that to be not be true, but it is. I hate to say it, it is. I work with them. Idiots. Everywhere. Can't get enough. But they give me a paycheck, so I can't really bitch too much. Off to that. So, again, tanks, talking. We'll be doing historical, and I'll even get some gameplay. Let you know how they play. Let you know how you should play them. Now, keep in mind, this isn't going to be any pro tips. This is just, I mean, an average Joe Schmo kind of guy playing arcade and such. I'm going to break away because that's too many. If you get more than 2 aircraft chasing 1 aircraft, then you just need to go ahead and understand that more than one person wants that guy dead. You should probably break away. Now, a lot of you guys like to go ahead and ask why I like to go ahead and take like little quick shots and whatnot. And I know you guys are gonna look at the comments and be like, well, Cantu, nobody's really asked you that. Well, I've been getting a couple of private messages here and there. They're like, well, you just kind of pull the trigger before anything really actually happens or gets to you. And on that, I've actually got to say, sometimes there's a chance, and especially with the 30mm bullet, you really just don't know what type of chance can come to reach you. Man, nobody wants to get this Mustang off me. Just kind of doing my deal here. Sweet, he was shot down. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and take some stress off my engine and put it around 90%. I'll be far out before I get there. It's not a hardcore red engine, so it'll be fine, but still, it's fuck up. Now, a lot of on this, there's something you've got to look out for. On that little left-hand side, you'll notice the blinking red components. Now, a lot of people always like to push their engine in this mode. Don't do it. I know you're in one hell of a stressful situation to go ahead and get back to base. Pushing the engine is only going to make everything worse. Especially considering that, I mean, you put stress on the engine. When they tell you in the tutorial, if you do this too much, your engine could blow out or just give out. Well, it's even more prone to doing so, especially when it's just been damaged. So strafe away from that. Believe me, I've put my engine at 100% too many times in this situation to know. When I say I know, I mean I fucking know, okay? Just too many good fucking German and British aircraft have been lost that way. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, because why the fuck not at this point? Really didn't hit shit that game. Yeah, we just kinda dove in and said fuck it. Played it a little tactical, but all I got was a couple of slim pickings. Okay, now I'm gonna do my famous A-10 maneuver. Now those of you going, what? Guns. What? Guns. No, really, what? What do you mean you can't do? I mean, when you're going to land, use your guns. Because they will help you a lot. If it's anything above a 50 cal, you will be saved. So 13mm cannons, along with brakes. A lot of people tell me this is just a waste of ammo. Well, you're landing on an airfield to go ahead and get repaired anyway, along with rearmed. Who cares? You know what I mean? Wasting my ammo is just so good and be replenished when I get on the airfield. Cool. Now, well, in realistic, you will have to go through the long, excruciating process of actually lining, even if you're fucked up, doesn't matter. You'll have to go through the long, excruciating process of actually lining up your aircraft with the runway perfectly. You can't screw it up, because in realistic, your plane handles a little different, and then two, you screw it up. That's the only aircraft you got. Now, luckily, they've implemented tanks, where if you screw up the aircraft, you can go to the tank, and vice versa. Your tank gets blown up by a bomber or something else, you can go ahead and hop in your aircraft. So that is very, very helpful, and I'm glad they did that. And you still do have the two deploys for the tank as well, especially if it's anything below a heavy. Now, I've loved what they've done with the heavy tanks. What they've done is they've made heavy tanks a one deploy tank only. And this is helpful, yet kind of annoying at the same time, because those of you guys who were playing before they had this, the patch before last, know how awesome it was to take that Tiger tank out a second time, or, you know, whatever tank it was if you're choosing out for a second go. You no longer have that. What you now have is just pretty much go into the battle. If you get fucked up, you get fucked up. So sad, too bad. Who cares? And, you know, a lot of people are, well, we don't understand it, we don't understand it. Okay. Think of it this way. There weren't that many Tiger tanks. There weren't that many KVs. But there were plenty of Panzer IVs, Panzer IIIs, and there were plenty to go around of the T-34s. Now here's where it gets tricky. On here, they make the Panther. Well, we'll take the Air Force out. You know what? I want to fly my baby again. It's been a while since I've flown her. I want to fly my Mustang again. Sorry I haven't been uploading videos, by the way, guys. Cutting myself off. But going back to the fact, Panther tanks, which is the Panzer Mark V, have two deploys. Now, the only reason I find this irritating is because this tank wasn't made in mass production like the Panzer IV, the Panzer III scout vehicles, you know, the ones that eventually got, you know, anti-tank upgrades with their larger 50mm guns. And I know I'm completely screwing myself over when I say what I did earlier, but on the earlier video, on those tanks, those longer 50mm cannons were made to actually engage tanks. Now, granted, with the new armor and sloping we had on some of them, it didn't work that way. Against the Russians, especially when they brought out the T-34. But when the T-26 and all that was still out there, they didn't stand a chance. Especially the clunky T-28. Great in design, but still. So that's the only thing that irked me finding that out about the Panther, that it can deploy twice. Because I've been killed. I've killed one guy with the Panther, and I'm like, all right, cool. And I remembered his name. And then, you know, I'm killing this other guy. And I see this guy roll up trying to kill me, and I'm just like, I just sit there, thinking in my mind, you can't fucking be serious. You brought out the Panther twice in the same game. I thought they made, you know, I thought it was tier 3 vehicles that had stopped having a double deploy. But oh, how wrong I was on that. So, oh well. So we go after our cousin vehicle, the Corsair, fought in the Pacific campaigns.
The enemy has captured the airfield. We need X and flag. The enemy is taking the initiative.
And then my sister aircraft, the American version. Now, a lot of you guys are going, well, why you say the American version? Well, in case you guys didn't know, I have to go to the British line to go ahead and fly this bad boy. That's because this is a British premium aircraft, because in the Lend-Lease Act, we gave the British a handful of P-51 Mustangs, and they went ahead and modified it their own way. And a couple of them ended up with the 420mm modification, which served wonderfully. It didn't outperform its sister aircraft, the P-51, but it did go ahead. It created some stir-ups, you know, and it's, hey, it's still a bad fucking fighter, don't mess with it, you know what I mean? So people see this aircraft, they know not to fuck with it. Especially the Germans. They learned what the hell the Americans could do with it. They see British markings on this son of a bitch. You really think they're gonna think, you know, more than 1 second to retreat? Not really. So, don't kill him. Please don't kill him. I want to get some of this shit sandwich. Okay, yeah, no, nobody's getting that one. Whoever got a bite of this shit sandwich is now cringing because they've just swallowed the chunk. Oh, hello, G. G2 is wrong. That wasn't even like that wasn't even a half-second burst. That just chopped his wing off. That's awesome.
I can't see him.
Not gonna be like the first video I uploaded with you guys and me chasing that fucking BF-109 was it a G10 or a G6? I don't remember what the hell I was chasing. I just remember that was a very, very annoying day. I want to get out of the way. Dude, P400, get out the way. I know, I'm kind of a kill whore. If I can get the kill, I'll take it. If I can't, oh well. I know my limits, but I've been trying not to shoot my enemies, my friendlies down. And a lot of people don't understand this. And one of my friends I took out with the squadron one day, they found out the hard way. If you stay in front of me as I pull the guns, the trigger on the guns, so you stay in front of me as I do that, I don't care if you're on my team or not, you will be dead. You see my tracers cutting through the sky. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what else would I have to do to get you to understand? I want him dead. I don't want you to kill him. I want me to kill him. Like, what else would I have to get you to understand that? It's pretty much what my thought process usually is. So, I think his gunners don't like me. So to just make it a complete surprise to people now, I don't have tracers on this thing anymore. I have, I think I have nighttime stuff on it. Maybe 410. Jesus. I let myself get attacked by an enemy at 410. Good lord. That's what actually. So, oh well. There's that. Little fact for you guys though. If you're in a game with me and you see me fucking up an aircraft, don't sit there, swoop in front of me and go, oh, he won't shoot, he won't pull the trigger, he won't kill that. No, I will shoot that motherfucker and you until both of you are dead. Get out of my fucking face with that shit.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Suppose I could be one of those dicks that says, worthless team, but most people don't learn how to take the blame. I did do nothing against the, I hope that's their gunner. very screwed situation anyhow. Tier 51, I think. So, who's that? I think we just got a text message. Oh, alright then. Girlfriend. Girlfriends, I love them. I love my girlfriend. It's worst time, but oh well. What am I doing? I am playing War Thunder. Anyhow. And here we go. That's that. That's a little bit of information I'll throw out. But yeah, as soon as I can, I will start uploading videos of Tank Talk, some other stuff. You'll see me playing Surgeon Simulator. I mean, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and start uploading a lot of videos. And there'll be probably one day you'll just see like 5 videos pop up in the news channel, like, hey, he's uploaded 5 videos today. I will do that. I'll try my best to go ahead and do that for you guys, because I've been getting hell about, hey, you haven't uploaded videos this week. All right, I'm sorry guys. I'll do that for you. So, instead of just work on this, any chance I can get, I will definitely start uploading it. You know, so consider that my little promise. I will definitely upload videos for you guys. Well, let's see how we performed that match. I know we didn't get a flock of kills like we would have loved to usually get. I mean, oh, flock of kills. Like little birds to the slaughter. Would have loved to get some kills like that, but hey, sometimes it didn't go down that way. But we did get some new decals, and that's pretty nice. White stars, any fighter, planes, just, ugh. Mugs 30. I'll probably put those on my... I'll probably definitely put this. Now, I know after my rant about the first one, about you guys, you know, oh, don't waste all your money. And I know probably you guys are going, does that motherfucker have premium up there? Along with some eagles? Yes, I went ahead, I caved in, I got a couple of eagles and everything. But that's the first time in a couple of months I've actually got eagles, so... Like I say, if you get, like, as soon as you get a paycheck, you're putting them into eagles, I mean, hey, if you can save up for that, that is all cool. But don't use it for the actual money in game. I know that's probably gonna make not a damn worth of sense, but a lot of people go ahead and just use it to buy everything in the game. They barter, and you know, they're like, oh, well, I've earned these aircraft, I just need to go ahead and buy them, and you know, I don't want to take the time to fly and buy them. So they'll go ahead and you know, they'll do stupid shit. They'll just buy nothing but eagles. Great investment, but don't rely on just nothing but eagles. Because honestly, I mean, buying the aircraft doesn't necessarily mean you have the skill to get that aircraft. And it shows in a lot of players, hell, even myself. I mean, upon buying that Mustang at first, I sucked with it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was a great purchase of an aircraft, but I completely sucked ass with that vehicle at first. So it almost felt as if it was a worthless purchase. But after games and games and games with that freaking thing, I mean, I just, ugh. You know, me and that aircraft stuck it through, and that is exactly what counts. So, once you gain the skill, then you go ahead and start purchasing into vehicles, start doing the little vehicle upgrades and modifications, and you know, be wary of how much money you're spending, because if you just go ahead and dump all the money you got on modifications, check this out, and find a vehicle that doesn't have any modifications that are good on it. Okay, check out on the bottom of it. It says purchase 220 Eagles. You don't need to be throwing money like that into the game, because you know, 220 Eagles, what's the smallest amount you can get? 220 is pretty much $2. You're throwing $2 into the game. You know what I mean? So, for every $2, you're putting $2 on every little bit of deal you got going on here. And for one aircraft, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14 times 2. That's, you know, $30 down the drain right there. That's just on one aircraft. So, think about it before you just waste money onto it. Make it a nice little investment. Sorry I turned that into a rant. It was really just meant to address the fact that some of you guys might be calling me out on my own practice what you preach happy shit. Anyway, sorry about that. You know me, guys. We're gonna do this in the normal sign-off way. I love you, babe. Please stop texting me. Oh man, I'm gonna get so much shit if she hears this video. Anyhow, as always, guys, it's the Can 2, and I'll see you guys next time.